Now next we're going to put in the hanger hinge. We put one there and also one on the top as well. Now we're using this tiny screw here, as you can see there, to tighten in the hinge. And we put it like so. Make sure you put it carefully, do not over tight, otherwise it will break. Just enough there. And then same as our top one as well, make sure it's nice and tight. And then we put in also another screw in, like so. Now once you finish putting the hinge, you put in the steel bar in like that. Just hook it in, slide in the groove there, and now the hanger is ready to go. Next we put in the legs in. Now you got one leg there, we put in second leg there. Now with this leg we're using this short 25mm screw to tighten it in. So we put two leg in, one in the front, one on the bottom there, and we also put one long one at the back for this leg there, in this position, like so. Okay, this step here we're going to put in assemble the drawer. Now as you can see, this is all the required panel and pieces for the drawer. Okay, as you can see here, now we start putting all the screw in. For the first panel there, as you can see, the long piece, which is item number 21, we put in one screw there. We also put in this back piece here, also 5 screw in, 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, 4 and 5, like so. And then next you tighten in the screw in for the rest of the 5 screw there, like so. Now once you finish with that, you always tighten also for that piece as well. Now next we're ready to assemble. We start with the piece number 18 for the left and also for the right there. Before we put in one wooden bell for this side here, 2 for the long panel, and also the same for the 2 sides there, and also 1 for this one as well, like that. Next we assemble in the piece, join the piece number 18 to the piece number 21 in this position like so. Now make sure you run the groove is actually running alongside all the way from left to right there, all the way down like that. One is done. We also put in 2 long screw in the panel there like so. Once you've done that, we flip it up. We also put in the middle part in like that, which is item number 23, and then we put in 1 locking device in like so and lock it in. Next we put in the base panel like so. Now make sure this base panel is actually sit inside the groove. Make sure you check it nice and tight in along the side by checking all the way, same as this side there. Make sure it's nice and tight in the screw. Now once we've done that, we also put the top piece in like that, and then we put in the locking device and tighten it up like so. Now we've done that, we put in the locking device in and then turn 180 degrees to lock it all in over 5 screws there. Next we put in 2 handle in, and we also require 2 screw, which is the 25mm long screw for the handle. Now we put 1 there on this hole and lightly screw it in and make sure it's nice and tight, and we also do 1 for the other side as well. Now here we're going to build in the casing for the drawer. As you can see, these are the parts required for the casing. Now we start with the 2 panel, which is item number 16, the left on the right hand side there, 1 piece there, and also 1 piece there. Now next, whenever you can find the plastic ring, you put in the screw in, like there, 2 for the first panel, like all this one, there, and also there and there, and also the slim piece as well. That's for the side of the casing. Once you finish with the screw there, we also put in wooden dowel in. Now for this piece, we put 2 wooden dowel on the side, and also 2 at the end there. And for this side here, we do the same, 2 on the side there, and also 2 at the end. Now for this small piece here, we don't need to do anything, but on the 2 long piece here, we do 1 on each end there, and also 2 there. Now we're ready to assemble the casing. Now second tip for the rail is, when you lay down the rail, make sure the rail, if you put the rail on this side here, make sure the platform is on the bottom on this side. As you can see, it's running down the platform on the bottom and this position, and also the hook is on the top at the back there for this side. Now for the other side, it's actually opposite. This side here, the platform is actually on here, here, and here, and make sure the hook is actually on the top, as you can see there at the back there. So the rail is the right position and the right side. This is very important. Before you put in the screw, make sure the rail is the right position for each piece, otherwise it would not fit in properly. Put 1 there in the overall hole. As you can see, 1, 2, and 3, the 3rd hole there. And on this side here, recheck for you. Also 1, 2, 3 on the ovary hole as well. And now you put also the same for the other side as well on the rail. Next, you put in the piece in like this in position, and slide in the 2 long piece panel in this position like so. Next, you put in the locking device, 1 there and also 1 there. Tap it lightly, make sure it's nice and tight, and then we lock the locking nuts and turn 180 degrees to make sure it's a locking position. Okay, once you have finished the other side, we also do the same thing on this side as well, and by now it should look like this. Next, we're putting the top panel in on the top in this position. As you can see, first we're putting in the locking device in, 1 there and 2 there, and also 1 at the bottom, 1 there and also 1 there. Now next we put in the top like so. 1 is actually tight in position. Give it a few light taps. Make sure it's nice and tight. And now with a flat screwdriver, we lock in the nuts in. 2 on this side, 1 there and 1 there, and we do the same for the other side as well. That one is done. We're putting also 1 more locking device in the side there, and also 1 on this side as well. And then we're ready putting the small piece in for the side panel like that. Now make sure you got the piece actually put in the right position. As you can see here, this one here is actually on that side. I will cover flat in so, and we'll do also 1 for this side as well. Okay, once in position, we pull the rail out and we put in the drawer in. Now it's actually good tips for you, and follow instruction. Make sure you put the drawer all the way in. Make sure the back hook is actually sitting the back of the drawer, and the front here, the small hook in the front must be sitting inside the hole, the first hole there. So it's next, and once you align this one, we do align on the other side as well. Make sure everything is nice and tight, and if it doesn't go in, you can flip it up like this position and readjust it with your hand and make sure the hook is actually sit inside the hole there for the back and also for the front as well. Once this one in position and you're happy with the rail, we put in also secure in with a small screw there and also a small screw there to secure it in position as well. Okay, now the unit is all done. As you can see, the whole unit by now should look like this. Once this is done, we put in the unit in this position and put it in the drawer. Now once it's done, we put it into the bottom of the wardrobe there like so, in this position, and by now the whole unit looks like this. Now this is the part where we install in the door. Now before we put in the door, make sure you position all the door hinge in this position like that. We need 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and the end there. Now we position like that. Now this a tips for you to make sure the door hinge is actually aligned and straight. You might need to have a long piece of wood or something straight to align it. So by putting there, you see using a long piece of wood like that and align it down like so. In that way, you know, all the door hinge is nice and straight like that. So once it's nice and straight, we lock in the screw in by using this type of screw, as you can see there. Okay, and you require 8 for each door. Now once you're ready and align up nice and straight, we got ready to put in the screw in. Okay, and now we put in the screw in like that, one there and also one there. Now we do the rest of for the 8 screw in and 2 for each hinge down along there.